Have you noticed something strange lately? Nothing feels exciting anymore. Not really. You still laugh sometimes. You still scroll. You still watch things. But that spark you used to feel? It's weaker now. Food tastes normal. Movies feel okay. Weekends disappear without feeling special. Even things you once loved feel like effort. And you can't explain why. Because technically, your life isn't that bad. Nothing terrible happened. So you tell yourself, maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm ungrateful. Maybe this is just adulthood. But what if it's none of those? What if you're not lazy, not broken, not losing passion? What if your brain is just tired? Not physically, mentally, emotionally, quietly exhausted. Because here's something most people don't realize. Excitement requires energy. Joy requires energy. Curiosity requires energy. And when your brain is overloaded, those are the first things to disappear. Not sadness, not collapse, just color. Life slowly turns gray. Think about how you live now. From the moment you wake up, your brain is consuming. Phone, notifications, messages, news, videos, music. There's never a moment of true silence. Even when you're resting, you're still scrolling, still watching, still taking something in. Your brain never gets empty space, and your brain needs empty space. It needs boredom. It needs slowness. It needs quiet, because that's where emotions reset. That's where excitement rebuilds. But we replaced all of that with constant stimulation. So now your dopamine system never recovers. It's always on. And when everything is stimulating, nothing feels special. Think of it like this. If you eat dessert once a week, it feels amazing. If you eat dessert 10 times a day, you stop tasting it. Not because dessert got worse, because your brain adapted. This is exactly what's happening to your life. Short videos, fast scrolling, instant entertainment, constant novelty, tiny hits of dopamine all day, hundreds of them. So when real life shows up, slow conversations, quiet walks, simple moments, your brain says, this isn't enough. And suddenly, everything feels boring. Not because life is boring, because your brain's reward system is exhausted. But there's another layer, and this one is deeper. Sometimes it's not just stimulation. Sometimes it's misalignment. Living a life that looks fine on paper, but doesn't actually feel like you. Doing work you don't care about, following routines you didn't choose, chasing goals you inherited from other people. So every day feels slightly forced, like wearing clothes that don't quite fit. Nothing hurts, but nothing feels right either. That low, constant resistance drains energy fast. And when energy drops, excitement disappears with it. Because your brain quietly asks all day, why are we doing this? And when it doesn't get a meaningful answer, it stops investing emotional energy. It goes into survival mode, just enough to function, not enough to feel alive. So what do you do about this? Not more discipline, not more productivity, not forcing yourself to try harder, because you can't squeeze energy out of an exhausted brain. You have to restore it, gently, slowly. Start small. Create little pockets of silence in your day. 5 minutes without your phone. No music, no scrolling, no input. Just sit. Let your mind breathe. At first, it feels uncomfortable, but that quiet is where recovery begins. Move your body, not to optimize, not to punish yourself, just to feel alive. Walk outside, feel sunlight, feel air. Let your eyes look far away instead of at a screen. Do one thing at a time, not 5. When your attention stops switching constantly, your brain uses less energy, and you end the day less drained. And maybe the most important question is this: does your life actually fit you? Because motivation isn't just discipline, it's meaning. When something feels meaningful, energy appears naturally. You've felt that before. Hours pass and you're not tired. That's alignment. And And that's what we slowly rebuild. This isn't about changing everything overnight. It's quieter than that. It's about protecting your mental energy. Less noise, less constant input, more presence, more depth, more real moments. And when you do this consistently, something gentle happens. Colors come back. Music sounds better. Small moments feel warm again. Not because life magically improved, but because your brain finally had the energy to feel it. So, if nothing feels exciting lately, don't blame yourself. Don't call yourself lazy. Don't assume you're broken. Maybe you're just overstimulated, overloaded, mentally tired. And that's human. And more importantly, that's fixable. Slow down, create space, protect your energy, and let your brain recover. You might be surprised how quickly life starts feeling alive again.